Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Celebrity Love News, the hub where all the hottest celebrity gossip boils over. Today, we've got a story so juicy, so full of intrigue and backstabbing, that you'll want to sit down for this one. We're talking about Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' notorious ex-husband, and Sharina Hudson, the woman who went from mistress to baby mama, and now, to plaintiff in a child support case against Kevin. You won't believe the lengths these two are going to, especially when begging for mercy from none other than Wendy Williams herself. Buckle up, because this rollercoaster ride is just getting started. Let's begin with the man of the hour, Kevin Hunter. Remember him? Wendy Williams' ex-husband, who went from living the high life on Wendy's dime to, well, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Reports suggest that Sharina Hudson, his longtime mistress and mother of his child, has decided to take him to court for child support for their daughter, Journey. But the plot thickens. Kevin is not just broke, he's spiraling into a financial abyss, and all within less than a year. From living it up with lavish vacations and expensive gifts, mostly courtesy of Wendy's bank account, to dealing with legal battles and health issues, Kevin's life is looking like a Shakespearean tragedy. Now, you might ask, how did Kevin end up in this mess? For those who need a refresher, Kevin and Sharina's relationship began in 2007. They carried on an affair behind Wendy's back, and what's more egregious is that Kevin spent an enormous amount of Wendy's money on Sharina. He even bought her a house worth $765,000, just a stone's throw away from the home he shared with Wendy. But that wasn't all. He invested in several business ventures for Sharina, all of which tanked. We're talking about failed stalls, online clothing stores, and even a vegan company. The worst part? All this was financed by Wendy Williams. Wendy, however, was no fool. She had her suspicions, but her breaking point came when Sharina got pregnant. Wendy took decisive action. She filed for divorce, fired Kevin from his role on her show, and became a master strategist in safeguarding her assets. And here comes the kicker. Wendy's alimony agreement included a clause stating that if she was no longer working, the alimony would cease. Kevin, in his haste to secure a financial cushion, overlooked this minor detail. So, when Wendy's show got cancelled due to her prolonged illness, the alimony checks stopped rolling in. Fast forward to today, and Kevin is publicly declaring his financial ruin. He's behind on almost all his bills, facing foreclosure, and even needs a surgery he can't afford. But wait, there's more. Rumors are swirling that Sharina has had enough. She's taking Kevin to court for child support for their daughter, Journey. It seems that Sharina, too, is realizing that the well has run dry. So where does that leave our three key players? Wendy Williams emerges as a woman not just of words but of action. She has masterfully maneuvered through this messy saga, protecting her assets and, seemingly, having the last laugh. Kevin Hunter, on the other hand, is a study in how not to conduct oneself, both in matters of the heart and the wallet. And Sharina? Well, she's a cautionary tale. If he cheated with you, he'll likely cheat on you, financially or otherwise. And guess what? The drama doesn't stop there. Not only was Kevin financially dependent on Wendy, he even had the audacity to drag her to court for failing to pay alimony. Can you believe it? He told the judge he's fallen behind on most of his bills, including his homeowners association fees and car insurance. He even had the nerve to say he's living in daily pain because he can't afford a hip surgery without health insurance. A hip surgery. Clearly, the only thing he's limping away from is responsibility. But here's the juicy part. Sharina Hudson, the mistress herself, has reportedly left Kevin. That's right, she dumped his broke behind and was even spotted back at her mom's house with her baby. Sharina had initially thought she'd secured the bag for life, especially since Wendy was, at one point, financially supporting her, Kevin, and their daughter. Sharina even tried her hand at multiple businesses, all of which failed spectacularly. a massage therapist kiosk, a jewelry and clothing line, and even a vegan company, all bankrupt. According to Wendy, Sharina is not that sharp. Well, it seems the lights have finally dimmed on this drama, and Kevin is left in the dark, broke, homeless, and dumped. And here's a little more tea for you. Wendy's son, Kevin Jr., has been going through a tough time seeing his mom's health deteriorate while people around her allegedly take advantage of her. He's even claimed that communication stopped between him and Wendy the moment she left rehab. Could it be that Kevin Sr. is eyeing an opportunity to swoop back into Wendy's life under the guise of managerial support? With Wendy reportedly in and out of the hospital, is Kevin plotting to get back into her life, and more importantly, her finances? So, let's recap. Kevin is now broke, presumably homeless, dumped by his mistress, and facing a wall of bills he can't pay. Is karma finally catching up to him? I mean, the man even had to put their house up for sale for a whopping $1.3 million and took out loans on luxury cars. If this isn't a Hollywood drama, I don't know what is. All that's missing is a soundtrack. Wendy, on the other hand, seems to be planning her next moves carefully, possibly even launching a podcast. Smart woman, if you ask me. Oh, hold on. Just when you thought Kevin Hunter's escapades were limited to his relationships with Wendy and Sharina, another bombshell dropped during the marriage of Kevin and Wendy. Ovionne Foster, a singer whom Kevin Hunter signed, spilled the tea on a show called Unwind with Tasha K. According to Ovionne Foster, his relationship with Kevin was not just professional, it took a very personal turn. They were allegedly involved in a romantic relationship. Yes, you heard that right. If this is true, it means Kevin was playing multiple fields at the same time, singers, hosts, you name it. But wait, there's more. Ovionne Foster even divulged why Kevin has issues with Charlemagne, a radio host and former friend of Wendy. Apparently, Charlemagne and Wendy were exchanging some suspicious text messages that Kevin discovered, and has been holding a grudge ever since. Rumors even swirled about Kevin being behind some serious allegations against Charlemagne, all as a twisted form of revenge. So, let's get this straight, Kevin was allegedly cheating on Wendy with Sharina, all while having a secret affair with Ovionne Foster, and possibly plotting against Charlemagne. That's not just a love triangle, folks, that's a full-blown love polygon. Kevin Hunter, it seems, is a man whose complexities we are just beginning to uncover. And let me tell you, it's a tangled web he has woven. Could this be the final nail in the coffin for Kevin's reputation? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the hits just keep on coming. So, what do you guys think? Would Wendy ever consider taking Kevin back? And what about Sharina? Is she gone for good, or will she be back the moment Kevin finds another cash cow? Sound off in the comments below. This is Celebrity Love News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay fabulous.